already Sonic Superstars is already a game I am definitely going to be buying. And in this Nintendo Direct, there is also like there's like a little bit of new gameplay that is shown in this as well. But to be quite frankly honest, I'm still excited for this game. Like no joke. Like no joke, this game just still looks amazing. Like seriously, this game just looks so goddamn good when I made my first video on this, and you know, that hasn't changed. I'm still looking forward to this game, and it's definitely looking good. And this is obviously developed by RSS and Sonic Superstars. Thank you, Idaho, for mentioning that to me over Discord. But honestly, it's still so goddamn good. Like there's just nothing negative I can say about it. Okay, this is all new. This part right here. That's definitely new. I wonder. So we know there's going to be 12 new zones, all new zones as well. Let's just say this for the record. They're not reusing anything. There's nothing as well. It's primarily new. It just looks so good. Also, the newsletter as well for Sonic Superstars also got updated to show the new Amy skin as well. So that is pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to checking that out once this game does release. I just love everything about this game, you know. It's like, this is like a new 2D Sonic game. If a 2D Sonic game was actually not using old assets and actually using new creations, new levels, new designs, nothing like we've ever seen before. This game delivers on it. And honestly, like, it's just so good. Still wondering, like, how we're gonna do that, because even though like we don't get to see controls yet, and many people have played the demo at Summer Game Fest when this game was announced, which was still completely out of nowhere. This game is looking good, but I want to know like what the control scheme will be for this game. Like, well, I know what the control scheme is, but I want to know specifically for Amy how you swing the hammer, because that's the one thing that is on my mind, personally. That is on my mind, and I quite think that there will be some sort of button that you'll need to press. Maybe like, I don't know, one of the shoulder or the trigger buttons, maybe. That's just my best guess as to what it could possibly be. But like, this definitely is something that I'm definitely curious about, and I guess we'll just have to wait until the full game drops and we can actually check this out. It's great that Nintendo is highlighting in this Direct Sonic Superstars, because I think this was a game that I think definitely deserves a little bit more spotlight. Probably more than Sonic like Origins Plus, which released today as well, mind you, which I also did download as well before this live stream. Not gonna play it because you know my thoughts on it, and honestly, it's like this right here is the new one. This is obviously going to be my favorite Sonic game. Sonic Frontiers is still there, but I think as soon as this game gets released, I think I'm gonna knock Sonic Frontiers down to a second place and put this on my first place of my favorite Sonic games. Obviously, I have others as well, but like, in terms of like a 2D Sonic game that I actually think looks really, really good, this delivers. Okay, this is interesting. This is really interesting. So obviously we're harnessing the power of the Chaos Emeralds to do some special powers. So is this like a special stage? I'm wondering if this is like a special stage. This this place that we get the Chaos Emerald is. Because that's what I'm assuming that's how we're gonna get the Chaos Emeralds in this place right here that we're just seeing right now. But it's interesting. This really is interesting. And I'm gonna take a guess as well, considering like most of the Sonic games have ran at like a much lower frame rate than the PC, Xbox, the other versions. I'm gonna assume that this is gonna run at 30 as well on Switch. Considering like, let's just say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, for example, runs at 60 on this console. But I believe like third parties want to provide a more great experience. So like, I guess they're fine cutting the frame rate in half to 30. I mean, I don't know. The game feels 30 in this direct. I mean, I think it kind of does look also like it is running on the Switch hardware as well. Just like, you know, like captured on Switch hardware. I mean, we've seen it with Frontiers when that got its own spotlight in the Nintendo Direct. You could definitely tell how downgraded that version was compared to like the other versions. I do like the clones that you can create. We saw that in the announced trailer for it as well, so it's great to see that they're highlighting it here. And of course, Sonic death animations here and there as well. Okay, now that's cool. That is really cool. When I watched this, I thought, wow, that is actually really cool. So it looks like not only we'll be able to, you know, I think we'll be able to run through the levels, but I think we'll also be able to explore a bit, because I think having explorative like levels is also good for a Sonic game, if you ask me. And I think what we're showing here is definitely cool. I wonder what Chaos Emerald is going to allow us to do that, though. Is that going to be something we have to get a Chaos Emerald for? I'm going to take a guess yes, because that's what I'm thinking anyways. That's what I'm honestly like thinking for this game. But we're going to get Chaos Emeralds. That's going to work. I like we're getting a new 2D Sonic game. I absolutely agree as well. I am actually happy that we're getting a new 2D Sonic game. Honestly, I'm quite looking forward to Sonic Superstars. We still don't know when necessarily it's going to be released, other than like we've got I think it's like an autumn release date that we're getting for this game. Again, this is if you just took an image of that still right there and said, hey, this is Sonic, this is new Sonic colors confirmed, I'm pretty sure many people would probably believe you. Like legit, like I don't think it would be too far-fetched to say that this looked like a Wispin, but it's obviously Sonic. But it's running through the water with that what seems to be like a water power-up or something. So it seems like the Chaos Emeralds are definitely going to be... It's definitely going to be something that depending on the color, is what the power-up will do to work with it. I feel like at the beginning, though, I feel like we aren't going to get everything, though. I feel like we're going to have to go to special stages in order to get them. I'm wondering, though, if, since I haven't really mentioned it in my last live stream, which was also on this game, is Super Sonic going to be something that we'll be able to play in all of the levels and not just relegated again to our final boss? Because I think that's the big kind of question. That's the big kind of question that I think we need to ask ourselves. And, you know, I hope we get to at least play as Super Sonic in any level after we've completed the final boss. And I hope in as well it's something that we can hopefully do. Otherwise, modders are going to mod the PC version and mod that shit in. And if y'all haven't liked the video as well, go ahead, like the video, and just help support this live stream, and it also helps me as well. And if you are, of course, not subscribed as well, please be sure to subscribe. It's good to see that everyone is taking part, so it's not just the Sonic show in this one. It's definitely blurry. And yeah, 4-player local co-op. That is good. I think at some point at some point we need like. At some point I think we could do with a online version, so then it might be helpful for those who don't have like friends nearby, you know, locally. Available for up to 4 players. So yeah, local co-op is something that I'm definitely grateful that it's in this game. Unfortunately though, since this doesn't come out until like the autumn, there's no like product pages already created for it. Like officially anyways, like you can't find it on Steam, but I think you can technically find like physical, like a temporary physical version on like Game UK website or GameStop, Walmart, wherever your version is that you're getting this game. So yeah, it just looks so good. And of course Tails hurts himself. Like, isn't that not the biggest surprise, right? Evil Dr. Eggman. Interesting that they're calling him Dr. Eggman in this game. But I guess that's just kind of obvious now, isn't it? So yeah, the Nintendo. So it's just autumn 2023. So if we're looking at autumn 2023. We're looking at roughly, like, probably September, possibly, like, I think possibly September, October, November, kind of time, I think. Anyways. So yeah, Sonic Superstars launches, obviously, autumn 2023, so we could look at September, October, November, this kind of time frame, maybe, because winter would obviously be like possibly, I think winter's like around December 2023 anyway, so autumn is probably around those 3 kind of months. I'm honestly still looking forward to this game, so please be sure to subscribe when that does happen, because when this game does drop, I'm definitely going to be picking it up. I'm definitely hoping to try and pick this up day like friggin' 1 when I get the money for it, because I know there's a lot of other games like that we'll get into later in this direct, but I think like this game is definitely getting some live streams made for it, and also first impression, because I did that for the Sonic Frontiers one as well, which I see. I'll try and continue the continued completing all the islands on Sonic Frontiers, but I think at this rate it's almost like nobody has really cares anymore to check it out. I mean, I'll get like the usual kind of viewers, but it's not like that much. But either way, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Let's go ahead and continue here.